Are you tired of overthinking and having a lot of negative thoughts, maybe thinking about criticism of others or what other people might think about you or about your imperfections, whatever it is? Well, it sounds funny, but there is actually a 4-step process that might really help you to manage your overthinking much better. And those are psychological steps that you need to go through, and it's a method that might be really the game changer for you. And the first point is a point that is always important in coaching and therapy and whatever it is when it comes down to psychology usually. And it is recognizing, calling it out. Maybe you have a thought journal. Become aware of what is happening. Your negative thinking, your overthinking, what is happening? Call it out. Hey, okay, I'm overthinking again about this specific topic. I'm overthinking again about my life purpose, or I'm starting this project, I'm overthinking what other people might think about it, or is it perfect enough? Okay, making it explicit. Now, a lot of people can do this, especially because you watch this video, you're like, hey, I am an overthinker, how can I overcome that? That's why you click this video. And then you're probably stuck at the second point. Because you're like, hey, I have this, I don't want this. I want to stop overthinking. How can I do this? Those thoughts are here again. I don't want them. You're kind of trying to suppress those thoughts, which is never working. It's not a working method. And it sounds paradoxically, but the second point is, first of all, acceptance. And I'm not talking about acceptance for the sake of then getting over it. I'm accepting it because it's a proven method so I can get over overthinking. No. I truly mean acceptance. You're accepting your overthinking. Oh, I'm overthinking again. I'm anxious. Okay. Okay, it's okay. I'm a human being. Okay, everybody has their ups and downs, and right now this hour is mine. I'm overthinking again. Okay. Actually, meditation is a really powerful tool that can help you here. First of all, also recognizing what is happening, what kind of thoughts are popping up, but also then, first of all, clearing your monkey mind and already dealing with overthinking, but then also accepting it. Because meditation is about, hey, a thought is coming up. Okay, let's come back here and focus on it. And you're not beating yourself up and be like, oh, damn it, there's another thought. I wanted to focus on my breath, for example. No, actually, this moment is a great moment. It's like, interesting, now I can shift back. It's like lifting the weights in the gym. All right, I reprogrammed my mind. I shifted my attention. Great. It's really a game changer. For me, it was one of the cornerstone habits that really changed my life, and I became less reactive of the outer world, but also my own thoughts. Thoughts are popping up. Okay, I accept them. Okay, I see them coming, but I'm not reacting to them, and I stay here. Really helped me. You don't need meditation necessarily. I think it's also context dependent. But still, I would say for a great share of people, meditation is really one of the key habits, if not for everybody. But I don't want to talk too dogmatically here. So, you recognized it. You thought, okay, hey, I'm overthinking. I got it. I'm calling it out. Usually, because you're overthinking, it's a circle. Usually, they're even similar thoughts. And you're accepting them. Okay, that's the way it is. Let's, third step, investigate a little bit. What is happening here? Often if you're overthinking, it's really just something that your mind is telling you, like, hey, something needs to get worked out here. This is important. It still pops into my mind again and again. Please look at it. And it's not about ruminating, but really setting maybe an hour apart, and a deliberate decision needs to be made about your romantic relationship, or about your life purpose, what you're doing for that the next week, or about a specific project, or looking into the worst case of what could really happen if you worry about something, right? So really working something out. This might be one strategy, deliberately setting time apart, making a decision or whatever. A second strategy here in the investigation part might be to change perspectives. For example, angry people, they usually only see their own perspective. They don't even see the other perspective. If they would see the other perspective, they would be like, oh, I understand why this person did it. From my perspective, I'm angry. I understand this as well. But from her perspective, it also makes sense. Okay, then you already get less angry. It's the same with overthinking. If you zoom out a little bit, get different perspectives, maybe zoom out of the country, the world, the universe, and you're like, oh, there are 8 million people on this planet, and there's this one person overthinking right now. Okay. Interesting. I'm not the only one. It happens. It already releases stress to zoom out, right? And it helps you to take it even more lightheartedly, maybe even with some humor. And that's again the paradoxical thing. If you're not only accepting things, you change them much more, but even if you don't take them so serious, you know those people who float through life, they somehow deal with challenges really good. They are more lighthearted and things fall more or come more easy for them. And that's really the same with you. If you take it less serious, it's like, oh, okay, my negative thoughts again, my overthinking. Okay, you could even give it a name. It's like, hey, Charles, the overthinking dude is back. Hey man, how's it going? It helps you much better to investigate better and deal with that better and already release some of that overthinking. And lastly, this might be connected to the first point here in this part, about the third point, where I talked about, hey, a decision needs to be made, but also maybe some beliefs need to be changed. Again, overthinking is a circular thing. Usually there are similar beliefs. Think about them. How are they true? For example, maybe you meditated for 10 days and then the 11th day you slacked off and you realize, oh, because I had this belief, oh, I did so well the last 10 days, I think I can have a break today. Maybe it's even better, so I can meditate tomorrow better again. This is like beliefs that tend to make you slack off. And it's the same with overthinking. There are some beliefs like, oh, what if other people think this or that about me? Okay, interesting. Well, this belief came up due to something. Think about this belief. What is good? What is wrong about this belief? And then ask yourself what might be more helpful in this moment of overthinking. With the meditation example, it might be really, okay, today's a lot of resistance. I feel that it's more than usual. Well, this is actually the day that is most crucial and helps me the most if I meditate today, because this is where I really steer my attention on meditation today, and this will change my mind the most, and I will form the habit much better. This is a crucial day. Different perspective, same situation. And you can apply this to overthinking as well. What are you overthinking about? What are the reoccurring thoughts? How helpful are they? How don't they help you? And what could you think instead? It takes time, but it's really important to investigate here. So by now you recognized what's going on. You accepted it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Let's just investigate a little bit without directly needing to change what is going on. Interesting. And maybe then already seeing different perspectives and be like, okay, I could just choose another perspective. And on the way of doing this and on the way of properly investigating, you will naturally come to the fourth point, which is about non-identification. You realize, oh, it's just a thought, maybe a lot of thoughts, but all those overthinking thoughts are not me, just thoughts. You realize that also while meditating, it's just thoughts popping up into my mind. It's not me, it's not my personality, it's just happening. Again, it also helps you to deal with it more lightheartedly, not put yourself down. Oh, I did this again. Oh, I am overthinking again. No, it's your mind. And this whole process really might help you to overcome overthinking. You know what's going on, you're clear about that, you get clarity because you recognize it, you accept it much more, be like, hey, it's okay. But you also gain a deep understanding of what is happening here, what am I overthinking about, what in my life makes me overthink. And you start to non-identify with that and be like, hey, my mind is doing that, it's not me. And during the investigation phase, you probably already realized how you could even change it up a little bit without being so needy for that, because you realize it's not you, It's not you that is a bad person, that is overthinking. It's your mind, your monkey mind. That's totally natural. Now, if you need some more help with overcoming overthinking, I'm a coach. You can just hit me up or click the link below. You can just have a free first session, just see how I can genuinely help you. This is most important to me. Also, we could connect overthinking to all kind of topics in life. What are you overthinking about? Is it your life purpose, figuring out what you want? Or you're overthinking about that you're not satisfied with yourself because you don't do the things that you wanted to do and follow up on the things that you said you did? All kinds of reasons, and it really depends also in which direction you need to further go. Try to figure that out. Maybe hit me up if you need some more help, some individual help of a coach. I'm a psychologist, I studied psychology. And yeah, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.